The conscious nature of the D support is done to aplomb. The raucous crowd at the G is exaggerated for mine. This is our time. Welcome to the DeeBrief. I'm Nuggets. I'm here with Adzy, my cousin.
Nuggets.
How are you, mate?
Yeah,
Marca.
going well.
How are we?
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you? More importantly.
I just tried to do what 80 normally does, so it took me about 2 minutes to write that. But it's exciting to be here.
It's good.
In the Big Smoke.
So,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
Why,
in
why
town.
are you here?
I'm here because you and me decided we would have a pub crawl.
No. We said we weren't going to talk about that.
Yeah, sorry.
So for the listeners, Nuggets is in the studio, which is a big thing, all the
Yep.
way from Geelong. And you're not hearing Adrian Hordo because he is
Thank
overseas at the moment. So
Yep.
for all the listeners wanting a show that's usually kind of a bit more concise and structured, I suggest you turn it off right away because...
Yep.
You know, we're just going to roll with it.
I feel
think-
like Mark is going to take charge. I feel like Mark needs to take charge.
Well,
Yeah, well,
he's
I've-
in his seat. He's in
good.
Naughty's
He's
seat.
in good areas.
Yeah.
As you know, are a
I think-
little bit full.
You guys are in
Um,
good areas, but it's just that I'm in a different area. I've been in the classroom.
What area is that?
A sober one.
Oh, really?
I'd
What are
say.
you saying?
I don't know.
Intoxicating tank.
You guys look happy,
I'm fine.
and I love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it would be wrong of us not to touch on what was...
Brody Grundy.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. But I think it was what a win. Like, honestly, I
Oh.
can't remember a win like that since, and look, this is an omen, the last round of 2021 where, you know, it looked all done and gone. And we somehow found a way because we bucked the trend of the narrative of us because we just never win like that. And it was, it's as good as a win I've seen that's home and away, honestly.
Yeah. I honestly, that last 7.5 minutes, I think it was, we were down by, what was it, 3 goals or
Conceded.
almost 4 goals. It reminds me of when we played Geelong in 2021. I know everyone gets second to me for always going back to Melbourne's premiership year.
But it's true. That's
But
the last time we ever did something like
I
that.
feel
Yeah.
like this is a big thing. This is our it moment of the year where we have, and it just happened to be Melksham that did it.
I still didn't believe it. Like,
Yeah.
you know when Melksham... I don't mean to butt in. I want you to keep going. But you know when Melksham took it? I was sitting next to you and Sam, Adzy, and I was like, fuck, that was amazing. And I knew that there was 30 seconds to go. And it was 50 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Like, I was like, Melksham's dream. Like, he's not going to kick this. And he kicked it. Anyway, you keep going.
No. So just, I guess, moving on from that is that I just personally think this is a huge moment for our football club. We've won that game, and I look at going into Adelaide
It's so
as
big.
in just mark it down that we're going to win. Like, this is the start of our year now.
Yeah.
And out of every single club, I think we've said it, Marca, in the past few weeks as well, is that we're probably the team that has the most upside. So if we can beat Adelaide, and I think we play Richmond and
Richmond,
a couple
North,
of other good teams after that,
Carlton,
we have a really good run home.
Hawthorn.
We should be able to definitely cement top 4. And then if Clary comes back, which he should, then we are primed. Like, I was speaking to Sam, my brother, this week, and we were like, can you imagine Clary missing 10 weeks and then him being primed? Petracca and Viney are in unbelievable form. Part of that is because Clary's been out. They've been forced to do that. So if Oliver comes back in, imagine being an opposition coach and having to work out what player to put on Petracca, Clayton Oliver, or Viney.
Yeah, it's such a scary thought for oppositions. The whole Petracca up forward is just like mental. He's such a difficult matchup, and we spoke about that going into the game. It's like, who's going to take him? And then it was Starcevic. I was like, see ya. There's literally
Did we not?
no one.
I think we said that. last week on this same pod last
It was
week.
like I would love to see.
We were like,
on
I'm pretty sure we said, I think Starshevich will fucking take him.
Yeah.
And then you said, see ya.
Yeah.
And it simply was see ya. Like,
and just that goal where he.
But like the game
second
was,
one where he took the mark on the 50 and just straight away wheeled around, bang, and you just like.
His fourth goal was almost a goal.
And he like is like a bit of a barometer for us at the moment, and like we have our mojo back a bit, right? Like there's still a long way to go, but we kind of look like a shot dog for a bit there in terms of in front of goal confidence, and like it can change so quickly, and it has.
Can we just sit back for a little bit and just think of that goal that Jack Viney kicked? I think there was 2 minutes 30 on the clock.
Yeah.
Well,
He
honestly,
did-
like,
no,
was that
I'm sorry.
Was that the best goal of the year?
No, but I'm sorry.
I think it was.
He
It's our most important goal of the
did not win the ball.
Yeah, he stole
There
the
was
ball.
there was someone else, I know who it was.
It was
No, no,
Oscar
no.
McInerney.
It wasn't
someone else. It was the biggest player on the field.
It wasn't like it wasn't like a Wilmot.
Yeah.
He literally said that ball is
my
mine.
ball,
Yeah.
and then went right foot, and
Yeah.
and Jack Viney doesn't have the best skills. He's almost got bad left foot skills, and he went right foot. He's like, no, I demand to kick this goal.
Yeah.
That's why I've always said, I don't know if you've ever banked on this, but in the past, I've always said if I've ever taken someone after the siren for the deeds, I'm taking Jack Viney because I reckon Jack Viney, despite him not being that talented, I reckon he refused to miss it.
Just wills himself.
Because he'd kill himself if he missed.
Yeah.
Like he wants victories, and he's heart and soul. But anyway, sorry, Adzy, you off?
No, you go, Marca.
No, I was just gonna say, like, yeah, when you mentioned before about Melksham, the only person I'd probably would have preferred to have the ball. I mean, hindsight, obviously you say Melksham, but I would have been like Brown. But after that, I probably would have been a yes to Melksham as well from that kind of range.
Yeah.
With Melksham, the mark he took on the wing before kicking it to
So
when Pickett kicks that goal, that mark was
Yep.
but like that was mental. That was such a mental contested mark.
He's fighting for his life.
And what a job he's doing. And look, we all wrote him off on this pod, and I'm sure.
Can I put my hand
sure.
up quickly? Sorry.
Go for it.
But first quarter, I was saying to sub Melksham.
He
Like,
bellied the ball. in the
I'm
first
sorry.
quarter
If
and-
anyone looks back on the replay,
Oh no, he was.
he
gassing.
was
No,
he
no,
was
no.
shit. Like he was
So fair.
turning it over.
Mm.
But at least he had chances.
And I think that the fact that Harrison Petty was injured kept him on the ground, and then he ended up being our match winner. So that was an amazing thing to happen. But Melksham's obviously cemented in the team right now. So it's just such an exciting time, I think. Like, I genuinely believe that we're the team that has the most upside out of any team in the competition, and we're going to win the flag.
Yeah, in the last quarter, like the start of the last, Max, pushes someone out of the way, misses it, and then you got Petracca. He takes a mark. You're like, oh, here comes his fifth, misses it, and then you got Brayshaw, who you usually like, oh, he's going to kick this, misses it, and then it goes down the other end, and it was very dubious. Danaher went down like a sack of potatoes, gets the free kick. He goes.
that was bad. But the only thing that was, like, it was probably there.
No, Hipwood.
No, it was
Nah,
no Danaher. It was Joe Danaher.
It was Joe
No,
Danaher, yeah.
Hipwood claiming that mark.
No, we're talking about Steve.
No,
Let's
I-
wind it back.
That was not.
We'll
bad.
come
That's
back to
the
it.
end.
We'll come back to it.
So Hipwood claiming the mark of Jake Lever, right?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about the Stephen May push
Danaher
on
just went down like a sack of potatoes.
and the annoying thing is, like, there's absolutely no way Danaher had a chance to grab the ball. Like he just simply flopped.
So
and
when
it
he
was
kicked
bad.
that, I was just like,
Yeah, but the
it's-
Hipwood, like, we were in the stands, right? And we could see that Jake Lever had the ball.
Yeah.
At the last quarter, we kicked the first 3 points, and Danaher kicks a goal. Like, I was ready to walk. I was so
Joe
upset.
Danaher
It was
can
just
go and
so
get
flat. And look, credit to Brisbane. They smashed us for most of the game. They controlled the game.
They
were really
controlled the game, I reckon, for maybe 2/3 of the game.
Yeah.
But is there
2/3 of the game.
is there a positive out of this game? Where obviously,
massive. We won.
Yeah, I know we've won, but I'm just trying to say
Big
with
positive.
with intel that we've had. So we have Clary, we have Ballyfritch, we have Pig. You can say as well that we're all out.
Yeah.
I know they had Dunkley out, and we
Yeah.
still won. We still won the match. I think that out of the top 4 teams, and I've looked at the stats as well, we're currently, I think, 2-1 against top 4 teams, which is a big stat.
Yeah.
Port are 2-1. Collingwood are 1-2.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is that was a huge win to have without our stars. So if we get Clary back, and we should get him back, hopefully, if our staff manage him properly.
Big if.
You f***ing idiots. And then also Bailey Fritsch. I know you've written him off for the season, Marca, but he should come back.
Yeah.
We are definitely the most dangerous team coming into finals.
Yeah, and look, Bailey Fritsch is like he's so important to us, but the fact that we've kind of done this shit.
Don't rush him though.
No,
Let's not rush him.
that can't happen. And I've said this before, those little foot bones can be really precarious, but the fact that we've changed shape and we've put Petracca forward has meant that that hole isn't as much as a void as it once was.
Well, can we just talk about that for a second though? Petracca forward.
Oh my God.
So is Petracca forward? I know I'm wearing glasses.
That's fine.
So I was getting a headache of the lights. I've never experienced the lights before, and I was getting a headache.
That's okay. We're getting
And I
used
don't
to
wanna
it.
get a
every
Where'd you
headache.
get those glasses from?
Well, my wife got given them, and
They look good on you.
Her maternity leave.
They actually suit you.
Thank you. Anyway, let's
No,
move
you look
on.
hot.
Thanks, May. Okay, I feel like I'm hot. Anyway, so what were we talking about? Petracca, yeah, Petracca forward.
Petracca.
So I had this realization after the last game. Like, Petracca might be the best midfielder in the comp, and he might be the best forward in the comp. Like, there's not many people you can say that about. Like, actually, no one.
Well, the last person.
The last person is obviously
was
Dusty. Yeah, Dusty, and Dusty is still flirting with it. Like, I'm watching Dusty these days.
Dusty
He's
sucks.
so.
Have you seen him at the moment? Have you seen Dusty at the moment?
Yeah.
He is actually in really good form, but he just keeps like hitting the post and just missing shit. Like,
But Dusty's always been like that.
No, Dusty. Yeah, but like he's been like that in regular season, but once it gets to finals, he's Superman.
So can I ask you, is there a potential that I know he's a different player?
Yeah, I know that Petracca can be the Superman in
I'm
finals.
not talking about Petracca. Is there a potential in a different sort of way that someone like a Clayton Oliver can come back into finals and be Mrs. September for us?
Yeah, but not in the way that Dusty and Petracca can be. Because like so Clary's never gonna have kicked 3 or 4 goals in a final. Clary's never like he is like I'm telling you.
But
like,
what Clary does,
I right now I think Clayton Oliver is still the best player that's ever happened to Melbourne. I love him so much.
So where do you rate in the competition right now? So everyone is frothing over obviously Nick Dacos.
Yeah.
I think Petracca is second in most votes and stuff.
I think it's 1-2.
But where do you rate in terms of if you're running out for a final with a team right now?
Yep.
Are you wanting to have Nick Dacos or Petracca in your team?
Are you talking about you line up the whole competition?
Yep.
Well,
let's
do this. Let's do this.
I've got the
I got
quickest
plenty.
response for you, and
Yeah.
we'll just shut it down.
Yeah.
One has a Norm Smith, one doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but I'm not talking about their accolades.
I almost do Dusty
I'm not talking about accolades.
But
I'm
you're
talking about
finals, right?
Marca. I'm talking about
for a grand
if
final.
you're walking out into a grand final,
Yep.
do you want Nick Dacos
Christian
next to
Petracca.
you or do you want Petracca?
Christian Petracca.
No,
What's
right
your
now,
answer?
Right now, Dustin Munn.
No,
He's got 3
that's
Norms.
not the question.
And he's still playing.
It's not the question. Do you want Petracca or do
No,
you want
but I
Dacos?
thought we were lining them all up.
No, answer the question.
I'd go Petracca, 100% in the grand final.
Okay, so does that
in general?
does that say
What that game meant, I think someone who, we spoke about Petracca being a barometer, but our fearless leader, our captain, Max Gawn, oh my God, it was so good to have OG Max back. And we spoke about this last week when
You did.
when
You literally did.
when 80 said, what do you reckon we need to be saying next week for us to win? And I said it. Thank God we dropped Grundy. And look,
But
we're not here to bash
it
Grundy.
wasn't. You know, it annoyed me.
What?
Him, saying what's the saying? Like pushing back the time or something. What is it?
Turning back the clock.
Turning back the clock. Yes. Yeah. I couldn't think of it. I'm a little bit full.
That's all
But
right.
yeah, it's not turning back the clock. He was All Australian ruck last year.
No.
Like maybe 10 games ago.
And
like
people
it's
had
not that
doubts about him being
like
able
he's
to come
still
back
he's still amazing.
and
like,
have that kind of influence. And
at the
look,
start of the year, can you remember like round 2 before he did his knee, like how hot he was?
he's still the best ruckman in the comp.
So
Best ruckman of all time.
do we
Yeah,
think
love
that if Grundy stays out for the rest of the year, is there still chance for Max to be All-Australian ruck?
I don't know.
When you were at the game
I don't
last
know.
week, did you notice how prevalent he was?
Nowhere near
'Cause-
as much as when I watched the replay.
Yeah, so I actually still haven't watched the replay. But
Oh, you've got
He
two
had most
great
touches.
hours to.
yeah, I know he had so many. I was like, oh, he's having shit touches when we were down. I was tipping.
For me, it was.
And I'll own myself that like wow.
For me, I definitely realized they're laughing because I'm putting on the glasses now. So for me, I definitely realized, and this is my favorite thing about Max, is those marks, right? Those marks around
Yeah,
the
the
ground.
mark. It's like the contested marks that are like his hands are like lower than the pack, and he still grabs it.
Yeah, and
You know, when like people go up for those big contested marks, but he jumps. He can't jump, and there's people who can jump above him and spoil it, but he wills himself to outbody them and still mark it.
Yeah.
And that's why I love him so much.
And look, when did we last play Brisbane? Round 3, was it?
Yeah.
Like Omac, no, it's Omac. I keep saying that.
Oh,
It's the
not
big O.
Omac.
The big O destroyed.
Yeah, killed him.
Grundy, and the big O's a good player. Like, but Grundy, Gawn smashed him. Like,
Someone said it on the
and I don't know what's going to happen going forward. But if I'm going to put my football hat on, and I've got it on, I got
D's.
my D's hat on.
throw it over.
I honestly can't see Grundy, changing the way he plays so that he can be a weapon for us up forward, because I'm not sure he has it in him. And look, I'm not here to bash him. I'm just being honest. And I think there has been an overreaction in how he's been like.
Well, this is what Naughty wanted us to say.
Well,
is that right?
Well, I mean,
That is what Naughty.
well, I
wanted
messaged in the group this week. I was like, a bit full on how everyone's just been like, oh, he's going to be traded.
Yeah, no, but can we start talking about the trades?
Can I? Yeah. No. I was just gonna say. So, I think yesterday,
I'll take a Sam Weedman
Harley
back.
Reid has just come out and said that he doesn't want to go to a WO club. So,
Yeah, he didn't. But also, I think there's been murmurs about that, but he hasn't explicitly approached them.
yeah,
But it's like, that's so obvious. Like, who the hell would want to go to West Coast?
But
Why is that like a big story? Like,
all I'm
duh.
thinking-
I would love to go to West Coast.
No,
if I
no
was,
way, not
No,
at the
no,
moment.
man. If I was an 18-year-old kid, going to Perth would be pretty nice. It'd be better than going to GWS.
Perth sucks, mate. I lived over there for 3
yeah,
years.
I know it sucks. I hate the place. Don't get me wrong.
I don't mind it.
But I don't think the kids should have a choice.
Yeah, but
If you want to play, if you want to have your dream and you want to play AFL, you shouldn't have a choice.
But the thing, I mean,
have a choice after. Like, you can just don't do it like Jason Horn-Francis.
well, there's your case study.
Yeah,
of
I know.
what
I hate
happens
that.
if
I hate
happens.
that. Like, yeah, just tough out the next 2 years. Like Tom Scully, he was from Victoria, and he literally left within 2 years, and he was just gone.
And he did not win a flag.
Did we get any compo for him? We might have got.
Oh, we got compo. We got Brayshaw.
We got.
Yeah, we got
No, we didn't
Brayshaw.
get Brayshaw.
Oh, no, no,
we got
because
Hogan. We got Hogan.
Because Frawley.
And then we got Brayshaw for Hogan.
No. Frawley left, and we got.
I don't know. I just come.
No. That's right. How did we get Brayshaw when Frawley left? That's hilarious, by the way. Anyway.
Yeah. That was
Frawley.
crazy.
Can I just go back to
Go back.
And
The
Hawthorn
now?
got pick 18 for Buddy.
Can I go back to the now for a second? Like,
Yeah. Talk about it now,
yes,
if you want.
Harley
Go for it,
Reid.
Matty.
Harley Reid is probably going to come to a premiership winning team.
Harley care.
Yeah. So I genuinely believe that we are the best placed team in the AFL at the moment, with the most upside going into finals. And that is barring injuries at the moment. So if we stay fit from where we are right now, and we can play Adelaide and we can play Richmond, and I think we have the Blues as well.
Yeah.
Besides that, we have Hawthorn and North Melbourne as well. If we can win out, and then we have Clayton Oliver coming back, and then potentially a Bailey Fritsch as well. We are so primed to have a huge strike at the finals. And I really, really believe that. And it's so different to my feeling that I had last year when...
Mate, last week even.
No, but we...
Last week.
2 weeks ago.
Marca, we were in denial last year, I reckon. Like, we won 10 in a row, and then from the break, we never really hit any sort of form. This week is really big for me because we just beat Brisbane. That is I think I said it before, that's my Geelong from 2021 when Max Gawn kicked the goal after the siren. If we can play really well against Adelaide this week and beat them convincingly, I'll be very confident that we're going to go on with this and we're going to go very deep into the finals.
Yeah, mate, I'm with you. And look, winning 2 games in a row is massive, especially in the way we did win against Brisbane. But I just know that Adelaide are going to come hard. I just can't see us really smashing them, and I would love to. But I also just reckon...
Did you see who was out, by the way, as well?
For them? Well, there's Rochelle.
Laird, too.
What? Why?
Don't know. He's out, though.
Oh, that's a smashing.
Yeah.
Really? Laird's out?
Yeah.
Why? Just injured?
Oh, no. I mean, don't take my word for it, but my brother, Sam, sent me a message and he said, Rory Laird out.
Yeah, right. Oh, but that's a massive out. And look, our backline, we gave up, 105 points or whatever it was. They're not going to do that 2 weeks in a row. And Adelaide's Onewood is their forward line right there.
I just think it's like one of those things you look at and it's like when Melbourne, probably pre-2018, like when we started playing well, you have these teams that are young and they're so, their desire is to obviously win as many games as they can.
Yeah.
But when you get to like round 18, 19, 20, you can't hold it for that long. And that's the only reason I'm thinking now that the cream rises to the top. Adelaide are going to come to the G.
That's a good point.
They've got Laird out, apparently. We'll wait and see when the teams come out.
Yeah.
And they've got Rochelle out as well.
Yeah.
We've just won basically with a goal close to after the siren. Our tails are up.
Yeah.
I just feel like this is our time and we're gonna put them to the sword. And we haven't won a big game, as in not a big game, but we haven't won a game convincingly.
We won last week.
We haven't won a game convincingly for a while. So I think we're gonna pants them.
Oh, mate, I love your confidence. I'm into it. It's just, I think Adelaide are pretty decent, but I mean, Laird's a big out if that's the truth.
I feel like, and I really don't want to jinx it. Like, I don't want to jinx it because I watched Adelaide play Collingwood maybe 5-6 weeks ago. They were so good. They should have won that game. They were the better team, and Jordan Dawson.
Oh my God,
was
so good.
sex on a stick. Like the guy is so good.
Yeah.
But I feel like they have tapered, and I'm actually dumbfounded that they're outside the 8 at the moment. I think they're 10th,
but
because they've been playing such good footy. But like I feel like we're gonna smash them.
Can you imagine though?
Right.
Like
I'm so confident. Like I was never confident against GWS.
Yeah, nor was
I was never confident against Brisbane. I was like, yeah, this is a toss of a coin.
Yeah.
I just think there's a few things that have changed over the last week.
Confidence, mate.
Confidence,
Adelaide,
but
Adelaide,
also,
Adelaide, the G. I think Adelaide's run their race. I think they have.
I
so
like that.
There's a few factors. There's confidence. There's the end of the year. So lots of these teams play well.
Yeah, because they've got nothing to play for.
They've got nothing to play for.
Oh, they do have. They've got plenty to play for. They have plenty to play for.
No. That's they've got finals to play for.
If they beat us, they make finals.
They're fucked. I'm calling it right now. Adelaide will not beat us.
Oh my God, what's happening here?
And then also, we've just got a Max Gawn who's gone back into some serious form. I just can't see us losing this. Like, we don't lose these games after we have a win like that.
Yeah.
If we do, I'll come back next week and I'll eat my words.
You know what? I actually like. The next 6 games or whatever we've got. I'll reel them out. There's Adelaide,
Richmond.
and then Richmond, and
Blues.
then the Blues. You saying the Blues? No, North.
North then Blues.
North, then Blues,
Hawks.
and then Hawks, and then Sydney.
Yeah.
Every single one of those games
It's
is
so
so
winnable.
so winnable.
Yeah.
Like, if we want to win the premiership this year, like in 2023, if we want to win the flag, and we've just beaten Brisbane at the G in an amazing 5-back game, that has to be the trigger to win all of those games.
100%.
Like, if we want to win the flag, like Geelong won, I think 15 games or 16 games in the tail end of last year, and they're starting to win games now as well, which kills you.
They've got a massive test this week.
No, they'll beat Brisbane. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Geelong will beat Brisbane
Yeah.
because Geelong's a better team. Geelong has a better coach. They're gonna win. But anyway, regardless, like I think Brisbane's team is the best team on paper.
Yep.
But from what we've got forward, we need to win out. I think if we want to go into every single one of those games as favourite,
Yeah.
the only one game that I sort of worry about is the Carlton game because they're up and about now.
It'll be interesting to see where they're at in a couple of weeks.
And like
as well.
you know, 1 week at a
'Cause
time.
yeah.
1 week at a time is so
out the
dream.
window.
Like
so out the window.
it's not one week at a time. We're thinking about it because we literally have no teams in the current 8 on the way home. So if we're anything, we should win those games.
Interesting to see how Sydney fare for the remainder of the year. Obviously, it could be Buddy's last game at the SCG. But that might
be like a dead rubber though as well for us.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like,
Okay. Yeah.
So let's think about that. It's like, it's a dead rubber. Like we're guaranteed to finish 3rd or 4th.
Yeah. To those wondering what's going on.
Tops off.
As he just walks
tops
back
off.
in the room, tops off.
It's what?
It's flag. Mark my words, it's flag.
Can you explain why you've gone tops off?
Well, I just
Can you encourage me to do tops off too?
Yeah,
And can you encourage Marca?
Yeah, I'll try. So I think I've already said it. We've
And
won.
Derek.
Thank you, Derek. We've won some big games recently. We've beaten the fucking Pies. We've beaten the Pies on Queen's birthday, which is the same as
too.
winning a big final. Like we've beaten them. We've beaten Brisbane. Derek's going tops off. We've beaten Brisbane on the G, and we were down by 4 goals with 7 minutes to go.
Yeah.
We have our best
I was
player, arguably our best player of all time out, and also a guy that kicked 60 goals for two seasons straight and kicked 6 in a granny that isn't playing at the moment. When they come back, we're winning the flag. I guarantee you, D supporters, we're doing this. Get around us, get to the games, and fucking do it.
Mate, it's hard not to back you in there because there's a lot of
Top off, mate.
Hey, don't pressure me into taking my top off.
Sorry. I don't mean to.
I'm with you. And look,
that got me so jacked.
as you just said,
Yeah.
the mental
There we go.
edge
Yes.
that you get from beating the Brisbane and Collingwood and coming into finals, I can't stress enough how important that is because Brisbane, and I don't know if there was any truth to that story about Fagan, how he mentioned that he said that he has Melbourne or something.
Melbourne Demons.
Yeah, as in like they'd figure them out or something. There was some comments. Anyway, the mental edge that happened, like that comes from that, is unbelievable. And mate, I'm with you. Like the win on the weekend, it changes everything.
I'm putting it out there before the
We
prediction.
come back next week and we lose.
Before the predictions, I'm just going to say it's going to be pantsy. So I'm really feeling it.
What time do teams come out?
It's an hour away.
Oh
All right,
god.
how much time you got, Derek?
They're not coming out. Don't worry about it. But my main hatred,
My main.
yeah,
I'm with
hatred
you.
is towards I was gonna say Jeff, but it's Chris Scott at the moment. Like, you know how he's like, we are the danger.
So is he coming out?
They
and
are
kind
danger,
of-
though.
I know they are danger, but he said you saw him say. Did you see him in the media saying
No.
we don't think when like where the other teams are the danger. He said we are the danger, and this is Chris Scott talking about Geelong, and they are 5th now, and it is very spot on because I am scared of them.
Yeah.
But I live down in Geelong, and I can't tell you how many people live down in Geelong and walk around with their Geelong tops on and their Geelong beanies and their Geelong flags and they're at the front of their houses. I hate it. I wear my D's shit as much as I can. I get bad looks at the Coles. I hate it. It's the worst. But I'm still so scared of them. If
Yeah.
they are I still see them as the best team.
If they lose tomorrow,
They're not going to lose, mate. They're going to beat Brisbane and then everyone's going to freak out.
do you want to make a bet?
No, yeah, well, I will make a bet.
I reckon-
I'd happily pay for
I
them to
reckon
lose.
Brisbane will lose tomorrow.
Fine, I'm happy to pay for them to lose.
What do you want to
tomorrow.
bet?
You saying Brisbane will lose? Or-
You just said you reckon
Yeah,
Brisbane's going to lose.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I
exactly.
think Brisbane
Yeah.
will win.
Oh, you reckon Brisbane are going to
Yeah.
win?
No, well, you said lose, so
No, I think Brisbane
Imagine a
will win
draw.
don't worry about it, mate.
That'd be
Anyway,
cool.
let's just move on. Let's just talk about North.
as well, which
Oh, pull everything
is
up.
going to be
Pull it up.
a touchy subject for
You got a hairy chest, babe.
Yeah, I do. Because I'm a man. For Nuggets is that Petty was very
Proppy.
injured. Proppy is a good call. And I think Nuggets that Joel Smith did a great job.
Fantastic.
You know what?
The last quarter.
Can I please?
Explain yourself.
Can I please explain? Joel,
Yeah.
like really rough.
Do you reckon? Can I just
No,
quick,
no.
give me 10 seconds? Do you reckon also you put a little bit of mayo on that for a bit of entertainment, or you been genuinely like?
No,
It's been
there
genuine?
was no mayo.
It's stubborn.
There was no mayo. It was just genuine. Couldn't do him. His gliding marks last week.
On Gunston?
He was gliding. And
levitating.
He was gliding. I was in the stands at the game. I was like, Joel, that was so sick.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, this guy instantly has gone from my least liked player to the player that I just hate so much. So I'm like, I was on Google trying to buy a Joel Smith badge.
You told me after the game, I saw
Yeah.
you. You're like, I'm trying to find a badge. I'm
Wait,
trying
so
to
you
find
like
a
him
badge.
now?
Joel Smith is my favourite player. I'm telling you.
You're a turncoat.
Yeah, I know. I'm a turncoat. I'm happy to be a turncoat. Like, at least I wear my heart on my sleeve at the time.
Respect.
As I'm a turncoat. I'm happy to wear that.
So this is the same as when you didn't back Jack Viney or Christian Petracca?
Jack
is that?
Viney. I'd always back Jack
No,
Viney.
you
You
didn't
didn't
like
back Jack Viney.
I backed Jack Viney.
No, you and Sam didn't back
Jack Viney.
Didn't Jack Viney.
There's
No,
a bit of
I
family
always-
tiff here.
Yeah,
and
no, we
Anyway,
don't-
we'll leave it.
We can save this for offline. But I obviously I had the Petracca thing, and I couldn't be happier that I was wrong because he's the best forward and midfielder in the comp. So I'm very happy with that.
yeah. Mate, I
And I'm happy to make bad calls. Like I'm happy to make the bad calls.
Oh, we
and
make
that's
them all
why
the
I'm
time.
like when Joel, I want Joel to do things. When Joel does something sick, I want to get around it. You're like Joel sucks. Like let's all be honest. Like Joel sucks. Let's be real. Joel
Speak for yourself.
Is what do you think of Joel Smith? Is he any good?
4 quarters.
I actually
Four
think...
quarters of Joel.
Four quarters of Joel. I'm
you
not.
can't-
I'm
you
not.
can't- yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
So-
about
so-
Four quarter Joel, but 1 quarter of Joel.
Love it.
I will take a quarter of Joel.
Yeah. Give me a
like
quarter.
he's quarter last week. Yeah, sub.
yeah.
He should be sub.
Yeah.
Do you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me
A
of...
spud?
No, he reminds me of like a newborn, like, deer. And you know when they don't know how high they can jump?
Yeah.
He just jumps really high. And
He's
then
my
just
favourite
like,
player.
and he doesn't understand his athletic ability. But he's still fun. He's still good.
Riddle me this. So
he's getting. I'm gonna buy a D's jumper with number 29 on the back.
that's a nice number. So coming
great
into
number.
finals, let's say hypothetically that Clary and Fritsch come back into the side. What happens? What happens with Joel? What happens with Melksham?
Joel
What-
stays sub. Who's the other people?
Or does Melksham become sub?
Who's the other people? Clary and
I think
Fritsch.
yeah. So Fridge goes in for like Spargo.
No. I think
it's tough. It's tough.
I think
Spargo.
Melksham stays
Yeah.
at the moment. Obviously, from his his
100%.
game.
But like,
A&B.
can we see Melksham continue this kind of like?
Well,
No,
Jack
Melksham's
Adams.
in. Melksham's in.
Melksham,
Yeah.
Melksham has completely won the trust of the whole team and supporter base.
Okay,
If he got dropped, it would be the stiffest thing ever.
but
you know what? That is actually something that would happen though.
yeah, but
can't-
like
I can't
but
figure out how to put it.
Spargo.
What are your thoughts, Marca?
Oh, I think that you need to have
That's-
in finals like a dynamic player to be your sub. Like I can't see someone like a Spargo being a sub. I'd prefer like a 4-quarter Spargo than a.
I'd
a
rather
1
a Joel
quarter.
Smith.
I'd rather a Joel Smith than a Spargo for sure.
Agile.
Yeah,
He can jump over the moon.
yeah.
He's
By
the
the way-
best player ever.
He's versatile.
I'm
He's
going to say this.
versatile.
So last night, I went and watched my wife play netball, and
Is she a wing attack? What is she?
Jeez, it
No,
was-
she's goal scorer.
no, she was binning goals.
Goal scorer.
Goal scorer. Yeah.
Yes, because I've actually.
And anyway, so
I've actually been her-
at quarter time, one of her teammates, my sister-in-law, Huge, walks in, and
he's a huge
she-
supporter of the
she's
D's.
staring me down the barrel, and she's like, "Matt, look over there, look over there." I'm like, "What are you talking about, Huge?" She's like, Van Ruin is over there." I was like,
Roy.
"What?" And then I looked over. Rue was sitting right next to me. There's no one else there. So we lost it anyway. Like, I was like, "Oh my God, this is fucked." But at closer look to Van Ruin, he had a wrist brace on. Is that like a normal injury that we know about?
What the fuck? What do you mean?
Yeah, he had like a cast on his wrist.
Oh, a bit of intel here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did it look?
It was like one of those plastic ones. You
Yeah.
know, it's like black plastic and he had it wrapped around his wrist.
You know what?
Yeah.
His season's done.
You reckon?
Nah, I feel like he's done.
Do you reckon he's gassed out? Do you reckon he's gassed
Young
out a little
players
bit?
gas out
Yeah.
towards the end of the year.
I'm with you, but the other thing is, like, I don't know who comes in for him. Grundy.
Melksham.
No, but you need to have someone else. You need to have another. And I'm loving Brown. I'm loving, even though he's not having crazy.
I
Crazy.
think-
In fact-
not loving
I'm
him
with you
per
on
se.
Brown.
No, but
no.
Brown-
I'm with him on Brown. I reckon Brown
He's-
is a
he's-
gun full forward.
Yeah.
If the only thing with Brown is that
He's just old.
no, it's not that he's old. He's a gun full forward. He just needs good delivery.
He's
So
finals football
when
as well.
he
I'm
gets
calling
good
it.
delivery,
Yeah.
he will kick goals, and when he marks it, he delivers. So it's different to other forwards that you bring in that can take a mark and then miss a shot. It's like he will take his opportunity. So if we still had Sam Wiedemann, he could take a mark,
Oh.
get that,
Could he?
but he would
Not Sam.
no. I mean on a platter, but he would then miss the shot. If Ben Brown marks the ball anywhere between 0 to 50 meters out, he's like a 90% chance of kicking the goal.
Yeah, I just think the way he works and the way he's running patterns, he's so important for us going forward. Like if he goes down, like our
100%.
forward line, it kind of goes into disarray a bit. Like he doesn't need to have massive impact, but I'm really gonna back him in. The more games he gets in, like coming into finals, he's just like. He's just like a really well-rounded finals footballer. Like we don't need him to play a whole season because he can't
I
anymore.
couldn't care less about him kicking like 45 or 50 goals for the
No.
season, as long as he kicks goals in the finals.
Yeah, and that could mean one
And what
or
happened last year?
two.
Did
You
he
know what I
kick
mean?
goals in the finals last year? I don't think he did.
No, but he kicked goals when we won the
Oh, he
flag.
was.
Yeah, no, but last year in the finals,
I could
what
barely
happened?
walk last year. He could
I
barely
know.
move.
So we
there's
we
lots
don't.
of-
I'm
there's lots of
saying we don't
players
want him
like
to be
that.
last year.
No, it says lots of players like that.
I know. I'm just saying, like we want someone to stand out in the finals.
I feel like,
Petracca.
and I'm happy to be corrected,
Yep.
but this
I'll
time,
correct you right now.
this time last year, we were crawling.
No, yeah, you're right.
I feel like different feeling towards the way our team is going. So
I don't know. I actually disagree because I reckon I was pretty.
so when you saw us
I reckon
against Brisbane
last-
and Max Gawn couldn't even bend over to pick up the ball, Christian Petracca was playing on a broken leg.
last year,
Yes.
No, I'm talking about no, but you said this time last year. This
Yeah,
time last year we were still regular season. So this time last year we were
Yeah,
regular
but
season.
but we were still.
We smashed Brisbane in the regular season. So I was still up and about. We got exposed in the finals. It's not the finals right now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does make sense, but it does. Just let me
But
believe.
just hug me.
Yeah.
Come on.
So,
Go on.
boys, coming up this week, obviously we have the Crows on Sunday. There's talk that Petty might not play. Is it as simple as Hibbo?
Tomo.
Hibbo? Well, Hibbo
What
might
about
be
Hibbo?
available. Yeah.
What about Joel?
Nah, Joel's gonna be
Joel's
sub.
sub.
Joel's gonna be sub.
Yeah, we just spoke about this. He's a one-quarter
If
specialist.
if Joel's never not sub, I'll crack it.
So Hibbo comes back in because Hibbo's form before he was out was immense, absolutely immense.
Hibbo's
Our
definitely
back
top
line is
22.
so sick.
We're amazing.
And also,
We're the best team. We're the
Mick
best
V.
team ever.
McVee is
our back
mental.
line,
Sick.
Yeah.
our back
I'm so
line would
gassed.
rarely concede 100 points.
Yeah, as I said, that's not happening again.
So it's not going to happen again.
And how Crows? That's their
Alright.
that's their weapon, right?
So
Their
can we go
forward line.
through the Crows forward line? So you got Tex Walker, who's a gun.
Yeah, was very quiet last week against probably the
He
best.
might get his first All Australian.
And then
the
who el-
racist dog.
Who else do they have? So,
We love the
yeah.
fog.
They got Rankin.
And the Fog. Yeah.
They got
Rankin's
the fog.
out.
No, Rankin's
No,
playing.
Rankin's in.
No,
Rochelle's out.
Shelley's out.
Yeah.
Nah, they dream.
And then
They
you got
dream.
Mick Adam.
So then who
No,
played?
defensively though, what have they got? And they're mid.
Well, you got your-
Laird's out. So Laird's out.
Yeah. Then with their defense, you got your Jordan Butts. You've got your we're winning.
I think Jordan Dawson might be not the best player in the comp, but I think he's top 5.
Settle down.
Top 5, Jordan Dawson.
I
No,
do.
he's not.
You don't.
I think he's maybe top 20.
This
Jordan
year.
Dawson. I think he would be. I think. It would,
Top 5. Fuck off.
No, this year.
no,
This
mate,
year I would
have
put
you
him.
seen?
Yes, I've watched his games. Like
No,
he's
he's top 5 in the coaches' award.
yeah, okay. I don't,
So the coaches are better judge of character than you, mate. You fucking dickhead.
Oh, this-
there is okay. Good on him.
Yeah, well that means he's top 20.
He's a seriously
Yeah,
good
exactly. So
footballer.
I'm saying he's top 10. He's not
I
top
think
5.
he'll be starting
so
midfield.
would you-
starting midfield.
All right, would
starting
you,
midfield,
would you
you
take
dickhead.
in your first 5 players that you could pick? Would you take him?
Okay, so who's your starting midfield in the All Australian team?
I'd
I'd have Jordan
Jack
Dawson.
Viney, Clayton Oliver, Christian Petracca.
Tom
I'd
Sparrow.
have Jordan Dawson.
So anyway, we'll move on. What's the
Nick Dacos and who's the other
Nick
midfielder?
Dacos plays fucking half-back flank.
No,
Anyway.
he's been playing mid, so you obviously don't watch footy as much as I do, mate.
Oh, God. For all the listeners out there, they are family members, and sometimes.
Yes, this is a fight. This is a family fight.
So
Anyway,
the more I think
what are you
about
going to
it,
say, Marca?
I'm just thinking the game. Like, do we just do predictions? I feel like there's not much else
we
to
wrapping
talk
up?
about. Well, what
Yeah,
else?
let's
are we,
wrap it up. Let's
what-
just fucking wrap it up.
What else are we going to talk about?
I have no idea.
Derek,
what
how
we're
long
gonna
have we spoken for? Probably too long. 45, 50. Yeah, you.
45, 50? I thought it was 20.
I
Feels
wouldn't
like,
mind
What the
speaking
fuck? Let's
about
wrap it up.
something else.
Hmm?
I wouldn't mind speaking about.
Can we
something
talk
else.
about
Oh,
some
mate,
some
bring it up.
politics?
Yeah.
No, we
I
are
just wanna
not in
say-
a position to talk about
I just want to
politics.
say to all of the Melbourne supporters, over the next few weeks,
Okay.
we
Here we go.
We really need to try and get to the games and try and really spur the team on here because
Despite Nordsey thinking everyone rocks
no,
up.
no, it doesn't matter that we have lower crowd numbers than everyone else, but
Yeah.
if you can get to the game,
We
get
simply
to,
don't rock
get
up.
to the game, and don't wait for finals because if you wait for finals, it might be too late. So let's just get to the game on Sunday, get to every game after that, and then we'll probably win. So please, Melbourne supporters, get to the games and we'll win the flag.
Respect. Here.
I would like to say a couple things after that.
100%.
Ben Corcoran, I live in Geelong.
Mm.
I'm not in the big
It's the worst.
smoke.
It's the worst thing about you.
Yeah, it's the worst thing about me. Yeah, boo me. Not in the big smoke all the time these days, but it's just so good to be back. Melbourne City, like just going around with my cousin today, like going to bar after bar in Fitzroy and just getting
City
a
Melbourne.
couple of drinks and just
Good to be
enjoying it. It's just so much better than Geelong. Geelong sucks.
Mate, it's good to have you back. It's been a long time.
Yeah, and I've really enjoyed my time in Melbourne.
It's a great city.
The city, the big smoke. It's been fantastic. And thank you for having me in. Especially you,
Derek.
You dog.
So, predictions. I want you to tell me who you think is going to be best on. Okay? And I want you to tell me how much we're going to win by. Because, let's be honest, we're not losing.
It's going to be a lot.
No, you want me to kick it off?
You
or-
can go for it, mate.
I'll kick it off. So, D's Sunday, nice little break from what was an immense game of football. I have a feeling that Stephen May is gonna absolutely destroy Tex Walker, and Tex will have another shocking week after playing Taylor for the Giants. The poor little Texan will get a lesson, and May will be our best player. And I think that they are going to come out hard. Like, they've got a narrative that surrounds them about them not being any good at the MCG. They need a win for finals, and they're going to come out hard and they're going to give it, all they've got. But unfortunately for them, they're coming up a team who have their tails up, as Adzy said. And I think we're going to run out the game well because we're fitter than them, and we're going to win by
We're better.
31 points.
Good.
Thank you. Nuggo?
I love that rundown so much. I wanted to do my own rundown, and it made me think of Big Al. Big Al, Jordan.
I saw him.
You saw? Yeah. You did.
I have no idea what you're
So
talking
Big
about.
Al is one of our friends,
Long-time supporter of
partners,
the DeeBrief.
dad.
Oh, cool.
Big
Love him
D's
already.
fan. Big Al, we love you. And I just thought of him when I was thinking of my prediction. So I'm thinking of us just having a comfortable win, and Big Al just gonna be there, and
Caress.
he's gonna caress the victory. Yeah, he's gonna gonna be comfortable. He's gonna have like a really nice slow cooked pie. And it's gonna be fantastic.
So this is your Sunday afternoon prediction.
Yeah. I'm predicting Big Al having a great day. I'm gonna be at home with my pregnant wife,
Yeah.
heavily pregnant,
Yeah.
which is annoyingly due at the start of the finals. So
Yeah. You could name the kid Flag.
yeah. Well,
Matt.
I don't know. Yeah, Matt, it's so dream. But like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see it once the baby gets pooped out of my missus. How do I go to the games? But let's hope we make the finals. And Big Al, I reckon you're gonna be there, and I reckon we're gonna win by maybe 10 points.
Okay.
I won't be there, but Big Al's gonna be supporting the team, and he'll be on level 3.
Nice.
Yeah, so I reckon it's going to be.
Oh, you
pretty
best on? Sorry, just
convincing-
cut you off.
Oh, so
Best
best on.
Yeah.
Best on will be best on. Oh, Petracca's gonna kick 5.
Yeah, his first bag.
Petracca's
Like that.
gonna kick
First
no,
bag
it
of
was
5.
That's not a bag. That's a handful.
I'm calling
Petracca's
5 in the bag.
6.
6.
6. That's a bag.
Okay.
Yeah, Derek's not like
Wait.
that.
Honest opinion.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Been saying this all week. I just can't see us not winning. It's just the matter of how much. So when I look at someone like Cozzy Pickett, he's finally got himself back into form last week.
Okay.
He's going to kick. I reckon Cozzy will kick 5+, and then Petracca could kick 5+ on top of that as well. It'll probably be close in the first 5 minutes of the game, but then after that it will just extend to maybe 190 point lead, and then I think we'll end up winning by 240 points.
And who's your best on?
Cozzy Pickett is my best on.
How
Yeah.
many you kick?
12, and also I'd just like to shout out Big Al Thank you for listening, and I love you, mate. I'm sorry, sorry, Naughty didn't write back to your message, but we're here and we're listening to you. So
Yeah, Naughty sucks anyway. So let's
Yeah, they're best.
let's wrap it up.
Boys, I love it. Thank you for coming in, Nuggets. It's been amazing having you in the studio. Derek, love your work as always. To all the listeners, get down on Sunday.
So listeners, get